activities and volunteered and so much more, that we want to make sure that each student gets a recognition. And we have some certificates. We are starting with the younger, so, and we will still, whether the student is here or not, we're still going to present them a certificate in case they watch our video. So, should I start? Okay. All right. I don't even know. Is this helping? Should I speak into the mic?
If you want to take it.
I'm sort of nervous, so I don't want to hold it. All right, no, so maybe this is what's in there. Okay. All right. So. Okay. We our first certificate will go to Garrett, and I'm going to speak to the camera as if Garrett's watching. Garrett, you have been an invaluable member of the Sunday school as an enthusiastic participant throughout the year, serving as a reader and working behind the scenes as a production helper for storytelling. Your caring nature and concern for others is a trait that is appreciated by all of us here at Christ Church. Great job on your completion of this school year, Garrett.
Okay, our next student is Ezra. Ezra, your participation and help whenever needed is valued greatly by your friends here at Christ Church. We know you are dedicated to your church, and your possible future career in church architecture is evident in your Lego buildings. Your willingness to help with pastoral visitations, your assistance when needed with the bell ringing, and with the Lily Cross, your voiceover work with the storytelling recordings. All of this is very much valued to us by us. Thank you, Ezra.
Next is Nico. Nico, your enthusiasm and your happiness overflows to all of us here at Christ Church. We thank you for your work this year as a joyful storyteller, for your help as an acolyte, helping with the Lily Cross, as a bell ringer, and carrying the palms on Palm Sunday. I want to add that if you all recall, if you were here on Palm Sunday, we had a nearly gale force winds that helped us walk around the block. And Nico was the gentleman who was the little guy who was carrying that huge palm. And let me tell you, his muscles were there that morning. We thank you very much, Nico. Great job.
Next up is Owen. Is Owen here?
He's not here tonight.
Okay, Owen. We are grateful for your continued willing participation in all of your church activities. Your dedication as one of Emily's angels has brought smiles to your fellow parishioners. Your creative storytelling and your use of various accents and intonation with your reading is something we look forward to hearing. Thank you for your work as an acolyte with the palm procession, the bell ringing, and the Lily Cross. We appreciate you, Owen.
Owen is the British accent.
Okay, our next student is Liam. Liam, your steadfast dedication to church is evident in all that you do. Your seriousness mixed with silliness, with your reading and storytelling, brings smiles to us when we see you smile. We couldn't manage without your dedication as an acolyte with the Palm Sunday procession, helping with the Lily Cross and the bell ringing. We are grateful for all that you do, Liam.
Jeremiah, also known as JT. We hope to see you this fall, JT, joining us as a new member of the Sunday School. We understand that you will be a reader, a storyteller in the near future, and hopefully an acolyte too. Looking forward to knowing you better, JT.
We are going to present to the J2A students also, and if you'd like to come up together or one at a time, it's up to you. However, we have Marlene first.
But not going up is not an option.
Oh yeah. Come on, you can all four. You can all come up. I have to admit, I don't know which of the sisters is Marlene. Hey, Marlene. Thank you. Marlene, as a new member to Sunday School, you've stepped right up and gotten fully involved in church activities. In addition to your J2A activities, you've been reading lessons and lighting candles as a soon-to-be acolyte. We are glad you have joined us, Marlene.
Next is Stella. Stella, we want to thank you for all that you continue to do for Christ Church beyond J2A. You've been a reader, a youth choir member singing at church services, and with the Room for Christmas that was filmed at the film story, and an acolyte whenever you're needed in special services. We're grateful for your dedication.
Our next student is Ava, and she couldn't be here tonight. We know you have been keeping involved with the J2A activities this year, like serving as the Easter Bunny assistant for some very happy Christ Church members and other children. Ava, you are a dedicated acolyte and church member, and we look forward to seeing you on Sundays in the fall.
Next is Addie. We're glad that you've decided to join J2A in our Sunday School program. Already you have served as a reader and as an upcoming acolyte helping with the candles, and in addition to your dedication to your class activities. We look forward to seeing you this fall, especially as an acolyte. Thank you, Addie.
Brenna isn't here tonight, but we have a certificate for her. Brenna, you have been a dedicated J2A class member and lifelong Christ Church Detroit member, helping whenever you are asked. We were grateful to have you as one of the acolytes for our recent Pentecost 176th church birthday service this past spring. Thank you so much, Brenna.
Elizabeth. We want to thank Elizabeth for your willing participation in our church services this past year, serving as a reader of lessons and prayers of the people. You've also served as an acolyte most recently at the 176th church birthday celebration as our crucifer. Thank you for your faithful dedication to Christ Church, Elizabeth. We miss you this evening.
Mira, you are a dedicated Sunday school member and church volunteer. We thank you for your participation as an acolyte, as a youth choir member, and for all that you've done for individual services throughout the year, including singing with the Room for Christmas storytelling team. We are grateful for all that you do, Mira.
Okay, so our next student is Kyle, and he's not with us this evening. Kyle, we are so glad to have you back with your J2A class this year. You've been a faithful class member and volunteer as a reader with church services. We are glad to have you back here at church, Kyle.
Next is Mary. She's not here with us this evening either. Your dedication to Christ Church and J2A is evident in all that you do. You have willingly volunteered as a reader and have always been a faithful acolyte for church services. We're grateful for your steadfast participation, Mary. Thank you.
And the last student we're going to talk about is Olivia, and she's not with us this evening. Olivia, we are grateful for all that you have done at Christ Church, not only this year, but throughout your lifetime as a Sunday school member. This past year, you served as an acolyte, a youth choir member, and an awesome senior speech giver. You are a willing helper whenever asked, and for that, we are thankful, Olivia.
So we recognized this group that we just mentioned, and we have a few other Sunday school students that we're really proud of them for completing their school year. And I've just got a few names here: Emil, Sabina, Juanito, Isabel, Donna, and Brendan. We're thinking about you, and we are going to keep in touch. So thank you.